Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Goal Show. Welcome to Season 5, Episode 29 here on a lovely day after some nice week of football. I don't say that often because usually it's in the weekend, but nope, back in ever with all the top 5 leagues and everything back in black. That's an AC/DC song. No copyright intended, but it's amazing. But everybody, welcome watching the show on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, Instagram Reels, and all of that. You can watch us on your toes. I mean, if you like that, it's nothing's wrong. Well, everybody, welcome watching the show. Let me first introduce you to my guests on the show. First, it is my co-host of the show, who is a fan of Atletico Madrid, Mr. Paulinho. How are you, brother?
I'm doing amazing. How are you, host?
That's great. I'm not amazing, but I'm doing, so that counts. But everybody, let's introduce our next one. Mr. Manchester United fan, the biggest one in the world, actually. Mr. Drew Brown, how are you, sir?
I'm pretty good, actually. How are you doing, my lovely host?
Okay, there's some foreplay. That's what we like to hear. I am great. I like the adjectives of lovely. Ah, yes. Okay, moving on swiftly. Mr. Brigino, who's a fan of Roma and Juventus. How are you, Mr. Track Star? He's a runner. He's a track star.
Aside from the gym, I'm doing great. What
What was your mile time today at the gym? Come on.
Let me
share with
check. I have my
everybody.
Garmin. I recorded on my Garmin. Give me a
Your
second, sir.
Garmin. Your
Yes, sir.
brother. That's kind of cute.
6 minutes and 54 seconds. I ran at a 6.47 average pace.
How many miles do you run?
It's just the one. Usually
Okay.
when I run outside, I run like 2 or 3. But in
How
the
does that
treadmill,
make
I just do one.
sense? You ran a 650 mile, but your average mile time was 647. Make it make
Oh, the
sense.
pace. The average pace.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Got you. My bad. Well, everybody, welcome watching the show. Glad to have everybody on here on a nice, lovely day. Well, let's go into the first segment of the show, which is indeed the breaking news of world football, where we talk about the breaking news in, guess it, world football. Crazy. Well, everybody, the first breaking news of the show is indeed about this lovely Odgar who got bit. But yes, breaking news. Serie A star forced to explain bizarre injury as eagle-eyed fans spot zombie bite on his neck. Oh, so yes, Jens Odgaard was spotted with a huge red mark on the back of his neck during the latest outing of Bologna this weekend. Facing Venezia, the striker played a starring role in his club's 1-0 win on the road. However, it was a sight to the bright red ring on his neck during coverage of the match that got people talking on social media. It even led to some wild theories that could have picked up an unsightly wound. People saying, "What is that thing? A zombie bite?" Ooh. Another said, "Did he just get his neck scraped?" Meanwhile, a third added, "Is that a tattoo or a shot bike on the back of his Jen Odgaard's neck?" So yes, after the match, Odegaard was forced to explain what mark he had on his neck, and he said this: "It's just medicine I use for my neck. Nothing serious. Ha ha ha." And then one fan said, "Good to know." And everybody said, "You had us worried." And yeah, interesting. Medicine he had on his neck. You know what? And he also circled it because they wanted to let the referee and officials know that this is actually, some medication type thing, that it's nothing bad. So yeah, interesting stuff, Mr. Zombie Man. I know what you are, Mr. Odgaard. Don't try to confuzzle us, mister. Okay, lovely. Mr. Paulinho, 1 or 2 words about Mr. Zombie Man Odgaard.
Exciting.
Okay, very good. We like that. All right. Mr. Drew, 1 or 2 words about Mr. Rar. That was terrible.
Get a new girlfriend.
Yes. All right. So usually people hide hickeys with concealer and stuff like that, but oh god, no, not at all. Last but not least, Mr. Reguinho, 1 or 2 words about this guy that has some fantasies.
That's my bad, guys. My bad.
Okay, we got the culprit. Regino gave him a love bite. That is very cute and love to hit that. I'm gonna put this for you, Mr. There we go. Everybody likes that. All right, well, moving on to the next breaking news, which is indeed, is the music starting or am I just blind? Okay, there we go. Yes, next breaking news is indeed about Mr. João Felix and Kyle Walker. So yes, breaking news. Kyle Walker appears to make a brutal 7-word Lionel Messi put down to Chelsea loanee. So the England international joined the Italian Giants on loan from Manchester City in January, but his time on the continent hasn't all gone according to plan. Despite a promising start to life in the Rossoneri, results have tailed off lately, leaving Sergio Conceição's side 9th in the table. And recent events look to have taken the toll on Walker during the club's 2-1 defeat to Napoli on Sunday. It was a good match though. Having gone 2-0 down after 19 minutes, 34-year-old then took aim at Felix at halftime encounter. Footage shares online appears to show the heated exchange between the pair. I mean, it wasn't heated, but whatever. As the pair walked through the tunnel before re-entering, and Walker can be seen calling out the Chelsea loanee, making him stop. He just appeared to say, "Just pass the ball. We are not Messi." Walker's strongly worded advice did not take its desired effect, with Felix being substituted just 10 minutes after in the second half, after trying to dribble again. So, yeah, I mean, then Milan pulled through with Luka Jovic in the 84th minute, but proved to be a little too late for Antonio Conte's side. And yes, I think we do happen to have the video as well, too. So let me go ahead and play that nice little video I have. Here's a video, by the way, everybody. Do you hear that? That's disgustable. We don't have to see. Oh, it's funny. Yes, everybody, very funny. That was indeed the nice little João Felix stuff. Okay, Mr. Paulinho, you got 1 or 2 words about the Kyle Walker and João Felix little powwow?
Well, I feel like he just dribbles at ineffective or unnecessary scenarios, but I feel like we see this everywhere where he comes in, everyone thinks he's going to be really good. He has a few good games, and he just tails up. So, more of the same for him.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm almost as turned on by him though as I was by that last one.
All right. Interesting news. Didn't expect that,
Oh,
but
yeah.
thank you, Paulinho. Okay, everybody's in the mood tonight. Okay, Mr. Drew, it can't get any worse than that. But 1 or 2 words about João Felix and Kyle Walker's little chitty chatty.
Well, I mean, he's got good reason to, I guess. I mean, personally, I sympathize with him because I hate ball hoggers. But I don't know, man. Just let the kid play.
Facts. He's in Italy. Enjoy the sun. Anthony would say the same thing. Okay, Mr. Reginho. 1 or 2 words about Mr. João Felix and Kyle Walker going at it. Not really, but one going at it.
I think he needs to
Mm-hmm.
mature a little bit. No, not well, kind of in the sense that yeah, he needs to pass more. Like he's not a one-man show.
Oh, yeah.
Kyle Walker knows what he's talking about just because he's seen a thing or two. So yeah, I agree.
He's been through the trenches. I like that. Okay, lovely. Let's go to the next news with Miss João Felix looking lovely. All right, next breaking news is indeed about Messi and his bodyguard. Uh-oh, Messi. I said Messi. Is that giving me more stuff? It may be. I don't know. But yes, breaking news. I'm not the problem. Lionel Messi's bodyguard banned from MLS games. Oh, so the former U.S. Navy SEAL has been a recognizable figure in recent years, acting as security for the 8-time Ballon d'Or winner. And yes, Mr. Trickle, I don't know his name, but Yassine, I'm going to call him Yassine, has gone viral on multiple occasions with fans enjoying a rapid start from the touchline to Messi, with Inter Miami star approach by adoring pitch invaders. But now Messi will have to take the field without Yassine after Major League MLS banned him from pitch side duties. Oh, the decision comes from the league's insistence to take full control of match day security from the Argentine, and the new cup terms apply to Inter Miami's CONCACAF Champions Cup fixtures. And yes, Yassine broke the news to House of Highlights, claimed that MLS no longer wants him to fulfill his duties. And he said this: "They don't allow me on the field anymore. I was in Europe for 7 years working as Ligue 1 and Champions League. And only 6 people have invaded the pitch. The other people, I absolutely killed." No, they didn't say that, but "I arrived in the United States in 20 months of work. 16 people have already invaded the pitch. There's a huge problem here. I'm not the problem. Let me help Messi." Yep, he said that, and despite the change, Yassine holds no ill feelings toward MLS, but claims the collaborative efforts to help on a solution with the league. So, yeah, and then also on other news as well too, Logan Paul wanted to fight Mr. Messi because of the whole energy drink prime and the mass whatever Messi made because they look similar, but Logan Paul's is actually possibly going to fight the bodyguard of Messi, Yassine. And yeah, Yassine said he's up for a little boxing scrap. So that's going to be interesting. And I would love to see that. I would actually really love to see that. Messi ain't stepping in the no ring at all. So, I mean, Messi's bodyguard said, hey, why not? I'll do it. So, yeah. I mean, Logan Paul's absolutely hit kicked in the villain. So, yeah, interesting. Okay, lovely stuff. Mr. Paulinho, yeah, 1 or 2 words about Mr. Yassine not being the bodyguard anymore for the Messi, the Messiah, or all of that stuff. It's honestly sad news. Sad. I cried at least 3 times today.
To be honest, I don't really understand the issue. I mean, if he's just protecting him from people coming on the pitch, right?
Yep.
So they're solving the wrong issue here, I think.
Back those.
I mean, they have to do a better job of security, not letting people on the pitch in general.
Mhm.
And nothing further to say.
Okay. Fair
Although
enough.
maybe he's jealous of all the people coming up to his man.
Oh, more drama. We like that.
I would be too.
Okay. Yes, love that. Okay, Mr. Drew, you got 1 or 2 words about this nice little. It's not really nice. It's sad. Sad day. No more Yassine for Messi. It's a crying shame.
I think it's kind of, I don't know, very random why the MLS would ban Messi's bodyguard from running on the field. You're basically preventing him from doing his job that he's paid to do. And I don't see, like, he's seen as a solution. I don't get, like, their point of view on why he's the problem.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, if I was a Raider and I saw a big, muscular Dwayne the Rock Johnson guy running at me,
Yep.
I would freaking run the hell away, man.
Uh-huh.
Goodness gracious. Like, all I can say is that's so random from the league to do that.
Yep. I mean, maybe it's the fact that he possibly accidentally hurt some of the fans coming up to him, but then again, I've seen this happen before, and he looks like he's gentle, more gentle than security guards that would go and tackle some kids or something like that. So, hey, fair enough. I don't know why he did. Okay, Mr. Reguinho, 1 or 2 words about Yassine and Messi, the long last lovers, not being together forever.
I think that's kind of petty. Why are you preventing the guy from like doing what he's literally hired to do? But then again, like, there is security for a reason. Why should Messi have a bodyguard and like not everyone else? If that was the case, then like all the high profile players, like the ones that came from a European league, should also have a bodyguard. So I kind of see both views, but not really. It doesn't interfere with the game, It's actually I think it brings more views. People see, and people want to see him like run on the pitch.
Yeah.
There's a solution. Just make him a player.
Oh, I mean, I'd put him in defense for Inter Miami. They need something there. So
make him a player. I mean, he could be on bench. He could be like a sub player, and then just run on the field, and he'll probably pick up a yellow, but whatever.
He should just
Yeah,
play in
that's
every
it.
match with Messi, just to like man marking him, helping him out.
Man marks his own player. Yeah, that
Yes,
could work.
yes.
But
Okay,
yeah, that's what I have.
lovely stuff. Okay, lovely. On to the next breaking news of the segment. Oh, this is nice. So yes, breaking news about Mr. McAllister and Tarkowski with the leg breaker. So yes, breaking news, leg breaker. Premier League released statement as James Tarkowski avoids a red card in the Merseyside derby. And yes, the Toffees captain Everton can count himself lucky. He wasn't given an early bath in his side's 1-0 defeat to Liverpool, having left midfielders Alexis McAllister in agony over what has been described as a leg-breaking challenge. Ugh, it does. In the 11th minute at Anfield, the England international slid in to stop McAllister from getting the ball first outside Everton's box. But with his follow through, the ex-Burnley man caught the 2022 World Cup winner high up on his leg. Referee Sam Barrett instantly brandished a yellow card as concerned Liverpool players crowded around their stricken teammates. But despite Paul Tierney on VAR duty taking a look, he refused to send the match official to the pitchside monitor for a second opinion. And then also Gary Neville said this, that's a potential leg break ad. And also adding, you don't need to follow through like with such force. It's high, it's very lucky he didn't get hurt any longer. And also Jamie O'Hara said this, Tarkowski is 100% a red card. I can't believe VAR had to let that one go. And yeah, I mean, after watching the match, yeah, I get it. He got the ball and everything, but the follow through, that's just nasty. It could have been so much worse. This would have probably been blurred, this picture, but luckily, I don't know, the Argentinians got like legs that are, or bones probably that are like made of concrete or titanium. But yep, we're glad that Alexis McAllister's okay now. So yeah. Okay, Mr. Polino, you got 1 or 2 words about this. Do you think it was a yellow card, a red card for Little McAllister?
I think he should have been sent off. Alexis McAllister.
Yes.
End of discussion.
Okay, thank you, mate. That makes sense. Okay, Mr. Drew, you got 1 or 2 words about this nice, lovely Brexit tackle? It is a.
I think it was an obvious red card. I mean, if that was from a Manchester United player, that'd be a red card any day, and the ref wouldn't even have to think about it. But that's very interesting how that's obviously not how that's not a red card. I thought it was very dangerous. It was studs up, and any type of studs up foul like that should be an automatic red because you're harming the other player and potentially putting him at like injury risk.
Mm-hmm. And okay, who was the player for Manchester United that got sent off? It was a youngster, I believe.
It was Dorgu.
Dorgu, yes, and that was kind of less than this one as well too.
Yep.
Oof.
Exactly.
Consistency.
Exactly. The consistency is so bad.
Oh,
The league is just, to be honest, rigged towards Everton.
10-point deduction for Everton. They're just trying to make it up simple by simple, but I don't know about that. And another thing as well too, that I was watching the Chelsea and Tottenham match as well too this week, and I heard that they're gonna get the automated stuff coming in, so that's kind of good to know that they won't be looking at VAR for forever and drawing imaginary lines. It's disgusting. But yeah, okay. Mr. Reguinho, 1 or 2 words about this nice little friendly tap on the leg from Tarkowski to McAllister.
I think in his mind he was like Brexit means Brexit, and that's why he did it. It's obviously a red. I mean, there's no like debate about that.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why he did it, just to Brexit. I think the ref didn't give him a card just because he wanted to see a good old Brexit, since that doesn't happen much anymore, or at all.
Yep.
I would definitely give him a red and ban him for like at least a game or 2, and then just be like, what the fuck, dude? Like, why would you do that? It is harmful, but part of the game, unfortunately.
Yes, it is. Could be even worse, but could have been worse. Yeah. Okay. Nice. On to the next breaking news. So, the next breaking news is indeed about the man we love, which is Mr. Jose Mourinho, the special one. Absolutely love this one. Yeah. So, breaking news: a grown man, Galatasaray boss, slammed for his reaction to Jose Mourinho on the pitch. So, the incident unfolded after the final whistle of the Istanbul derby between Fenerbahce and Galatasaray, as both managers emerged with the match officials in the center circle. Fenerbahce manager Mourinho appeared to approach Burak, who is the Galatasaray manager, from behind and pinched his nose, resulting in the Galatasaray manager falling to the ground with his hands over his face. Galatasaray triumphed in the Turkish Cup quarter-final tie with a 2-1 victory, thanks to 2 goals from Victor Osimhen. Buruk, who enjoyed the spells at Galatasaray as a player before returning to manager at 2022, took a subdued stance on the incident during the post-match news conference. And he said this: "There was nothing between me and Mourinho. He pinched my nose from behind. There was a slight scratch. Oh, of course, it wasn't very nice or an elegant thing to do. We expect managers to behave more appropriately in such situations. I won't exaggerate this issue, but it wasn't a classy move." Despite his calm response during the post-match press conference, Burak rolling on the floor while he sat in the interview. Oh my god! But yes, it was just funny, and I want to show the thing. Oh yes, I do have it as well too. Here is the nice little Jose Mourinho stuff. So everybody, if you could see, just take a look at this. Got your nose. And if he's on the floor. Oh no. The poor guy is on the floor. Let's see this again. Got your nose. Oh no. He has died. Poor guy. We will send him flowers. But yes, Jose Mourinho, please never change. That was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. I respect. As he always says, respect. Okay. Lovely stuff. Mr. Paulinho, you got 1 or 2 words about Mr. Jose Mourinho trying to grab his nose and do a little child play of "I got your nose. What you gonna do about it, you little haha?"
Well, it's like his parents were there, and he's like a younger sibling or something like that, diving around trying to get attention. But I mean, so much for not over exaggerating it on his part.
No way. Okay, lovely stuff.
I would let Jose do that to me though.
Later.
An inappropriate way.
Okay, got it. Damn, he added that. Okay, Mr. Drew, you got 1 or 2 words about this nice little Jose Mourinho trying to tickle this guy's little nose because he has allergies or something like that.
All I can say is the game is back. The
Yes.
special one is the special one.
Agreed. That was beautiful. Beautifully said. Okay, Mr. Reginho, 1 or 2 words about Mr. Jose Mourinho. I know you do like Mr. Jose Mourinho.
Yeah, he's pure class. I wouldn't even have been mad if he did that to me. I'd probably try to get him back.
That
Yeah,
would be funny.
pure class.
Damn, love that. Okay, lovely stuff. On to the last breaking news of this segment. So yes, last breaking news is indeed about Tottenham and Ange Postecoglou, mate. So, breaking news: Ange Postecoglou snaps back at reporter after VAR rant. Dennis gestures at Tottenham fans. Ooh, denies. Wow. So, breaking news. Yes, I said that. The Australian boss oversaw 1-0 defeat against Blues at the Stamford Bridge in the latest poor result in a disappointing season. I'm still sick, sorry. And trailing by a goal to nil, Postecoglou replaced Lucas Bergvall with Papmat Nassar in a change that led the fans chant "You don't know what you're doing" at the Tottenham boss. When Sarr found the back of the net with a long-range strike, 5 minutes later, Postecoglou appeared to cup his ears in the direction of the Spurs fans and waved in their direction. But while suggested that his actions were in response to derogatory chants, from the supporters, Postecoglou insisted in a frosty interview with Patrick Davidson at Sky Sports that wasn't the case. And he was asked about the gesture, and he said, "I don't know what you're talking about, mate." I've said mate because he's Australian. "I wanted them to be happy. We just scored a cracking goal, so I wanted to support the cheer. They hadn't had a lot to cheer about." And he was asked to confirm that it wasn't a response to them booing the substitutes. He replied, "They've been me to substitutions before. It had nothing to do with them booing my substitutions." And then he also said this to the reporter, "You're trying really hard, mate. But my view is that it was a tight game decided by a really poor decision." So yes, unfortunately for Postecoglou and Spurs, Sol's goal was ruled off as a result of a foul on Moise Caicedo in the build-up to the goal. And yeah, it was quite the foul too. I don't know what Mr. Australian guy was chatting about, but hey, whatever, it's fine. Okay, lovely stuff. Mr. Ange, we hope you get better. I really like you in the Premier League. Mr. Paulinho, you got one or two words about this nice little Tottenham manager from the Land Down Under. That's what they call Australia, everybody, if you don't know, because it's crazy.
True. Southern Hemisphere.
Wow. Fantastic. Oh, that's okay. Nice.
That's all I gotta say.
Okay, I love that from you. Thank you, mate. All right, Mr. Drew, you got one or two words about one of your favorite teams in the Premier League, Tottenham Hotspurs.
Nothing much. I mean, he knows he's on hot water, and he's about to. I'm pretty.
Oh, you think
sure
he's gonna get the sack?
Sacked pretty soon. So, the way that he conducted that interview, he's crashing out.
Damn, it's true. It's true. It's very true. Poor guy. Oh yeah, Mr. Reguinho, you got one or two words about Mr. Ange Postecoglou? He's Australian.
To be honest, I like it when there's banter and then the coaches banter back and then make up the excuse that they did not banter back.
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious. As for like his substitution, I didn't watch the game, but I mean, if the fans are yelling at you that you don't know what you're doing, you probably don't know what you're doing. You should probably listen to them before he gets sacked. Yeah.
Yeah, very well said. I mean, yeah, he is, as Drew said, crashing out. That is great, very well said. But yeah, true. Okay, lovely stuff. That was indeed the breaking news for the show. But now, let us go into the top 5 leagues in world football, with the first league, which is indeed the Premier League, or the English League, where they play in England and speak English sometimes. I don't know. But yes, first place is indeed Liverpool. Second place is indeed Arsenal. Third place, Nottingham Forest. Fourth place, Chelsea. Fifth place, Manchester City. And sixth place, Newcastle. Going down the table, 18th place is Ipswich Town, Ed Sheeran. 19th place is Leicester City, Jamie Vardy. And 20th place is Southampton. Oof, they're going down. Down. Okay, the top goal scorers for the Premier League at the moment is indeed first, Mohamed Salah with 27 goals in 30 games for Liverpool. Wow. Second is indeed Erling Haaland with 21 goals for Manchester City. And third is Alexander Isak with 20 goals for Newcastle. Moving on to match day 30. Let's get into it. First match was Wolves and West Ham. 1-0 for Wolves, with the nice Norwegian striker, Larsen, doing great things for Wolves. Shout out to him. Next match was Arsenal Fulham. Good match here. And yes, Arsenal Saka finally back and getting a goal with a Martinelli. Oh my god, that beautiful assist. That made me want to just samba everywhere. But yes, good for Arsenal. That was a good win for them. Next match was Nottingham Forest and Manchester United. We will talk about that in a second, but yes, 1-0 for Nottingham Forest. Anthony Alaga running through Manchester United. I hate to say it. Played for them before, but we'll talk about it in a second. Next match, Southampton and Crystal Palace, 1-1. And yes, decent for Southampton, actually winning for a little bit. But then in the last little bits, squeaky bum time, if I might say so myself, of the match, yes, Crystal Palace tied it up. Next match, Bournemouth and Ipswich Town, 1-2 for Ed Sheeran winning away and beating Bournemouth. So good for them. Next match, Brighton and Aston Villa, 0-3 for Aston Villa, battering Brighton at the home stadium. And yes, Rashford and Asensio and the lot of Aston Villa is doing just great things right now. And then, yes, did I say Rashford? Yes, Rashford. Next match, Newcastle and Brentford, 2-1. And Newcastle coming on a high after their Newcastle win for the Carabao Cup. So yes, shout out to them. And yeah, a win for them, 2-1 in Newcastle. Good for them. Next match, Man City and Leicester City, 2-0 for Man City. Decent, easy win for Man City. And yeah, can't say anything. Grealish scored, and yeah, good for Grealish. Good for Omar Ramush as well too. With he almost missed a goal, but hey, good for them. Leicester's looking sloppy. Surprise, surprise. Next match, Liverpool Everton. This was the Merseyside derby. It was 1-0 for Liverpool with Jota. Diogo Jota, yes, running through the defense and getting a nice little goal. So yeah, Everton lost. Liverpool won. They are far ahead right now. Next match was Chelsea and Tottenham. Happened on Thursday. 1-0 for Chelsea with Enzo Fernandez scoring a goal for them. And yes, rolled off goal by offside, as we talked about in the breaking news. But yeah, decent result for Chelsea. Could have gone both ways, to be honest. But yep, in the end, Chelsea. All right, so yes, Nottingham Forest, Manchester United. This is Drew. I don't know how much you've talked about this match so far, but anything you want to say about this match?
I mean, United were the better team overall. They were creating a lot of chances. It's just that, the biggest thing that they lack this season is just quality up top in the final third and just finishing in general, and it clearly showed last game. I thought United deserved to get a point from that game, but you can't expect them to score if Nottingham Forest just park the bus and all they do is just block the ball. So credit to them, and credit to Alanga for his speed and for punishing the boys, literally scoring a Son-like goal all the way from his own half, and then having the audacity to just dribble all the way there to our box and score. And so, honestly, can't be too mad about it. I mean, Nottingham Forest have just been on one this season, but I don't know. I don't think it's like a too big of a negative performance for United.
Yeah, fair. And just a quick question: do you know why Manchester United sold, or I don't know if they loaned or sold Anthony Alanga to Forest? Because that's like
We sold him for 15 million
okay.
last season. I thought he was good enough to be on the team, but he was just not playing enough under Ten Hag. So, I mean, he wanted some playing time, so he got it. Now he's Nottingham's big star boy, so I'm happy for him.
Would you have taken him right now for Manchester United currently?
In the condition they're in right now, I think he would do pretty well as a wing back. He can definitely get up and down the field for sure.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Thank you, mate. All right. Anybody else watch any nice little Premier League? And if not, you know what, Regino, did you watch any matches?
No, I did not. Unfortunately.
That's okay. Since you didn't watch it, I'm gonna have to ask you, who is currently the worst player in the Premier League, in your point of view that you've seen?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Okay. Worst player. I want to say Garnacho. I like him a
Brother,
lot. No. The thing is,
you're a
I
star
think
boy.
he can
You're
do
saying like
better.
it's your
Yeah,
star boy.
I think he can do better. Like, he's definitely like a quality player, and I think he just needs to like lock in.
Okay.
He can provide a lot for Man United, and I know that for sure. And I would love to see him in the Argentina selección.
Mm-hmm.
That would be pretty nice. So yeah, for me, I have like high expectations of him. That's why.
Okay. Love-hate relationship. Lovely. And yes, Mr. Paulinho, if you could give a shout to who do you think is currently the worst player that you've seen in the Premier League?
The worst player. I mean, I don't. I wouldn't know who the worst player in the league is. Maybe let's say, Southampton's last, right? Someone on Southampton. If they've conceded a lot of goals, then I'll say their goalkeeper.
That's a yikes.
I'll just say their goalkeeper.
Fantastic. Thanks, mate.
Even though I have no idea.
Fair. Okay, Mr. Drew, what about you? Who do you think is currently the worst informed? Not informed,
I
but
do overrated.
yeah. Next time. It's hard.
I'll probably say Wout Faze, the Leicester City center back.
Yep. I love FaZe because of his nice hair, but man, he's been absolutely atrocious over there. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Fair. Okay, I like that. All right. Well, everybody, that was indeed the Premier League. Let's now move on to the next league, which is indeed La Liga, which is indeed the Spanish league in Spain. Wow, crazy. First place in Barcelona. Oh, got you. First place in La Liga is indeed Barcelona. Second place is Real Madrid. Third place is Atletico Madrid. Fourth place is Athletic Club. Fifth place is Villarreal. Sixth place is Real Betis. Going down the table, 18th place is Leganés. 19th place is Las Palmas. And 20th place is Valladolid. Going down, not good. The top goal scorers right now for La Liga is indeed first Robert Lewandowski with 25 goals for Barcelona. Why did I just say that? Second, it sounds like second. Okay, leave me alone. Second is indeed Kylian Mbappe for 22 goals in Real Madrid. I can't believe it just sounded that out. Third is Ante Budimir, the Croatian, with 15 goals for Osasuna. That's funny. All right, match day 29. Let's get into it. First match was Real Sociedad and Valladolid. 2-1 for Real Sociedad. Good win for them. Currently, and a nice little 10th place. Next match was Espanyol and Atletico Madrid. 1-1. This was in Espanyol's home stadium. So, yes, good result for them. But for Atletico Madrid, we'll talk about it. Next match was Alaves and Real Vallecano. Deals a 2 for Real Vallecano, winning away. And yes, good for them in 7th place. Not too shabby. Next match was Real Madrid and Leganés. 3-2. A great game here, but Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. And yes, the 18th place side did have a fight to them, but not enough. Yeah, Real Madrid in 2nd place, 3 points behind. Next match was Getafe and Villarreal. 1-2 for Villarreal, winning away. And yeah, good win for them. Currently in 5th place. That's good. Next match was Barcelona and Girona. Oof. This was in Barcelona with them battering Girona 4-1 at home. So yes, good result for Barcelona and good stuff from the Tiki Taka boys. And yes, currently in 1st place, Barcelona. Next match was Valencia and Mallorca. 1-0 for Valencia. Yeah, Valencia 15th place, avoiding relegation. Next match, Athletic Club and Osasuna 0-0 here. Not much happening. We move on. Next match was Real Betis and Sevilla. 2-1 for Anthony FC. But yes, 2-1 for Real Betis. And currently in 6th place. It's not bad. Next match was Celta Vigo and Las Palmas. 1-1. Yeah. And yeah, it is what it is. Okay. Mr. Paulinho, did you happen to watch Espanyol and Atletico Madrid match? Can you please tell me what happened? Did you cry? And okay, go ahead. I don't know.
Unfortunately, I watched it. I mean, Azpilicueta scored a pretty crazy goal, but I guess maybe the team lacked some creativity. Maybe, the midfield's very combative, but aside from that, there just wasn't a lot of creativity in the team, and I think someone like Azpilicueta doesn't have a lot of physical attributes, and the team kind of has to sacrifice a little bit for that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would say that's the title race done and dusted.
Seriously?
Definitely, yeah. Title races. I would say this last month, Atletico have fallen out of the title race, the Copa del Rey, and the Champions League.
Oof.
Regular season, I don't think there's any shot at winning a title anymore. They have the Club World Cup in the summer, though, and Hopefully they can, one, make signings before that starts, and two, their squad can get some rest because a lot of the players seem really tired.
I wanted to do that for you, but yeah, that's sad. I mean, do you think they're gonna lose out players next year due to them getting restless because they want to win something, or do you think they're gonna stick
Lose what?
like lose some players going to different clubs?
Oh yeah, they'll definitely sell some guys, but I think they'll be able to maintain. Like I think Jimenez will stay, Oblak will probably stay, and Alvarez only just joined, so I'd be pretty surprised if he left already.
Oh yeah.
And especially because he probably also feels some responsibility for the Champions League stuff and probably a little bit of injustice. So I feel like he'll have a little bit more connection because of that, and that might cause him to stay. I know there's a lot of rumors about him going to Barcelona, but I'd be pretty surprised given like the sort of connection that's developed through those kind of controversies. And then I've seen a lot of stuff about Griezmann potentially leaving, but I think he has to, if he doesn't lower his salary demands, then it's probably the best move. But I think Griezmann and Koke on like lower salaries would be good to keep next season, and we should be getting Saul's salary off the books, and I think there was one other guy who was on a pretty high salary, but I forgot who it was. We should be getting him off the books too, so it should leave some space for. I think they're also planning on selling Correa, so it should leave some space for. I've seen rumors of them going for Gyökeres and going for the left back from Benfica. I think his name's Carreras. So I honestly I think that's probably enough to compete again next year.
Nice. I mean, isn't Griezmann? I thought he was confirmed to go into MLS. I thought that was
no. He's gonna have a meeting with the Atletico board over the next month or so and try to figure out his situation for the next year. They said that he's welcome to stay, but not on increased salary demands. And I would be seriously surprised if he's asking for an increase in salary because he started the season so well, but this last month or so, he hasn't been up to par. And I think after that, especially, like he's playing well in terms of his overall play, but he's not getting like crucial goals and assists in crucial games over this last month. And I think he's just so fatigued right now. But I think with those kind of results, you can't ask for a salary demand or a salary increase. I think Koke is willing to take a small pay cut too. So hopefully they both do, and I think it'll be best for the team. I think they could still contribute next year, just in a lesser role.
Okay. Fair enough. Thank you, mate. Okay. Mr. Reguino, did you watch any football? And if you didn't, I want you to go ahead and tell me who's your favorite goalkeeper in La Liga of all time. I'll start with you, Mr. Reguino.
Yeah, actually, I got to see a couple games. I saw the Barcelona game,
Okay.
and yeah, they're well oiled right now. They're a solid team.
You
My
too.
only gripe is I see Ansu Fati on the bench. Give the guy a chance.
Yeah.
If you're winning like that game, they won 4-1. If you're winning 2-3 already, well 3,
4.
put like Ansu Fati in for the last 5-10 minutes. You know, you can't expect him to perform if you don't play him. You bring him on the bench to give him hope, but you don't play him. Especially if you're already winning by a margin. Come on, like that's my only gripe. Other than that, everybody in the team is pretty solid. Gavi, I love the guy, so he's my favorite player there. I think they're pretty good at competing for all the all the silverware this time around. I think they're a pretty solid team for that. Lewandowski, he just needs to finish more. He has some clear chances, and the guy just like skies it or completely misses. And
Mhm.
a player of his caliber should be putting those away like every day and the next day.
He's top goal scorer in the La Liga. It's fine.
Until Anthony picks up.
Yo.
And
Big,
then for the Real Madrid game, I started watching Madrid more now.
big fan.
And I honestly have to say I'm kind of worried for them. They're pretty good. They know how to like clutch games, but these past few games they've been kind of like slacking. Their intensity isn't there, or they just get caught off guard. Vasquez is not a good defender,
Hmm.
like at all. Like they just run over him all the freaking time. And then you have Chouameni. I mean, he's pretty decent, but still, like you don't have solid defenders. And then Rudiger, so that guy's class.
Yes.
Um, Asensio, Raul Asensio, I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
his name. He's pretty good. I think they should start him more if they want to have more hopes of uh title races or silverware.
Mhm.
Endrick, I like seeing Endrick and Guller more now. Brahim Diaz is pretty solid, but yeah, I like seeing them more on the pitch now. Like I think Ancelotti's like finally giving them a little time, which is pretty nice because they perform. Like they have both assisted or scored goals.
Mhm.
They like their quality is there. Just give them time. So I think La Liga is gonna be pretty tight between Barca and Madrid, and I think Madrid has more depth, but I think Barca can finish games better.
Fair. Especially 3 points of a gap, so not too bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Drew, what about you, mate? Anything you want to say about this or your favorite La Liga keeper of all time?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see any La Liga games, but I did watch Barcelona against Atletico Madrid for the second leg of Copa del Rey.
Ooh, yes, yes, yes.
That
That
Watch.
was
was a
pretty
good
good too.
game. But to answer your question, I'd say my favorite keeper in La Liga of all time is Iker Casillas from Real Madrid.
Fair.
I
Good
watched
shout.
that. I watched that player growing up in the El Clasicos, and he was super good. Even in the Euros, back in 2008 and 2012.
Fair.
Yeah, really good memories. Um, really good era of football when he was involved.
Sad times. He will be missed. He's not dead, but yeah, he's good. He's good. Yeah, nice stuff from La Liga. All right, let's go on to the next league, which is indeed the Bundesliga. So yes, the Bundesliga, which is indeed the German league. Speak German there. It's crazy. All right, first place indeed in the Bundesliga is indeed. I said indeed. Not sponsored. Bayern München is first place. Second place is Bayern Leverkusen. Third place is Eintracht Frankfurt. The fourth place is Mainz. Fifth place is Borussia Mönchengladbach. Sixth place is RB Leipzig. Seventh place is Freiburg. Down the table, 18th place is Heidenheim. 17th place is Bochum. And 18th place is Holstein Kiel. Going down, not good. Oh, yeah. Bundesliga. The top goal scorers for Bundesliga. I said it right. Is first Harry Kane with 22 goals for Bayern München. Wow. Second is Patrick Schick with 17 goals for Bayern Leverkusen. Pretty chic. And third is Jonathan Burkhardt with 15 goals for Mainz. Banging it in. Great player. All right, match day 27. Let's get into it. So first match was Bayern Leverkusen and Bochum 3-1 for Bayern Leverkusen, who won. So good for them, even though they just lost on a German Cup to a third side team. That's crazy. Crazy. Second match was Bayern München versus FC St. Pauli, 3-2 for Bayern München. Yes, I did have a couple German friends watch this match, and yeah, not the Bayern that people would like to see, but they won, so good for them. Next match was Borussia Mönchengladbach and RB Leipzig. A great game, but a great game for Borussia Mönchengladbach, winning 1-0 at their home. Next match was Wolfsburg and Heidenheim, and 0-1 for Heidenheim, getting a win, a crucial win, I might add, and so myself, to get them out of relegation, hopefully soon. Next match was Holstein Kiel and Werder Bremen. Near 3 for Werder Bremen, and good win for them, 12th place. Next match, Hoffenheim and Augsburg, 1-1, a tie right there, and decent result for both. Next match, Eintracht Frankfurt and Stuttgart, 1-0 for Eintracht Frankfurt. And yeah, they did win this one. A red card for Stuttgart as well too, because of being naughty. Currently, Eintracht in third place, not too shabby. Next match, Freiburg and Union Berlin, 1-2 for Union Berlin. And yeah, good win for them away, and currently in a measly 13th place. It's okay. All right. Anybody watching Bundesliga here? Or if you want to say, just say one word for the man who just retired from football, or not, end of the season, Mr. Thomas Müller. Paulinho, anything you want to say about Thomas Müller?
But is he officially retiring? I thought they just weren't offering him a new contract.
I'm just clickbaiting, mate.
Oh, it's so sad to see him done with his career so early.
I love that.
If only he could come to the Chicago Fire.
He should. Following Bastian Schweinsteiger. Yeah, he should.
Exactly. He's got to improve his reputation.
There we go. Okay, Drew. 1 or 2 words about Mr. Thomas Müller, if he does happen to retire. Hopefully not, though. He's a character and a half. Such a lad.
I don't really have too much to say about him. I mean, he's got decent jokes every once in a while, but he will be a figure in football that'll be missed once that day comes when he retires in the MLS.
That's true. Yes. And then last but not least, Mr. Reginho. 1 or 2 words about Mr. Thomas Müller, the horse.
The horse. Okay. He's one of my favorite German players. He's right behind Miroslav Klose, which is my favorite German player.
Wow. Nice.
He's class. I like him a lot. I love his banter against Barca. I don't know where he's gonna go if he's not gonna be in Bayern, because when I think of Bayern, I think of him. That's basically it. And he's given everything for the team. So I wonder where he's gonna go. Hint, hint. Chicago Fire, maybe. Question mark. I hope.
Maybe. I mean, I could see him going to the Prem. Maybe not. I don't know. He should go
I
to.
could probably see him in like Italian, in like AC Milan or La Liga.
La
mid-table team.
Liga.
Look it up with Ronaldo at Al Nassr.
Oh, yes, sir.
You know what? Possibly. Okay. Interesting stuff. All right. Well, everybody, that was the Bundesliga. And let's now move on to the next league, which is indeed the Serie, where we Italian. And to me, Mario, can I do the accent? Oh, of course I'll do that.
USA, greatest country in the world.
Mario, I am from Italian. I have a lot of things to say. Ciao. And
Sure. That was Italian man who just grabbed my microphone. That was crazy. I will never have him here ever again. Disgusting behavior from that. I'm sorry, everybody, especially the Italians. Well, yeah, Serie A. Let's get into it. First place is indeed Inter Milano. Second place is Napoli. Third place is Atalanta. Fourth place is Bologna. Fifth place is Juventus. And sixth place is Roma. Wow. Down the table, 18th place is Empoli, 19th place is Venezia, and 20th place is Monza, going down. And yeah, lovely stuff for that. The top goal scorers right now for the Serie A is indeed, I am not looking this up right now. Why would I ever do that? That's disgusting. You don't know. But yeah, first top goal scorer for Serie A is indeed Matteo Retegui with 22 goals for Atalanta. Second is Moise Kean with 16 goals for Fiorentina. And third is indeed Ademola Lookman, the Nigerian, with 13 goals for Atalanta. Well, nicely done for them. Going on to matchday 30. Let's get into it. First match was Como and Empoli, 1-1, and a red card for Empoli being naughty. Not the best result for both teams, but yeah, moving on. Next match was Venezia and Bologna, 0-1 for Bologna, winning. And yes, this is the guy we talked about in the news. He did score. And yeah, the guy who got bitten by the zombie, or love bite, or whatever. But yes, Venezia losing and Bologna winning, and Bologna currently in fourth place. Great for them right now. Next match, Juventus and Genoa. I said that wrong. 1-0 for Juventus winning, and that was a crucial win for them, currently in 5th place. Next match, Lecce and Roma. 0-1 for Roma, winning away. Good for them. Currently in 6th place. I thought I saw them down the table earlier, but guess they've climbed their way back up and right behind Juventus. Ooh, we'll talk about that in a second. Cagliari and Monza is the next match with 3-0 for Cagliari battering Monza in Cagliari as well too. But yeah, a great win for them. Currently sitting at a nice little 15th place. We'll take it. Next match was Fiorentina and Atalanta. Great match here, but 1-0 for Fiorentina. And yes, good win for them. Currently pushing to 8th place. Next match is Inter Milano and Udinese. Close match actually, but yeah, it was mostly Inter. But 2-1 for Inter Milano as well too. And yeah, currently in 1st place, 3 points ahead. Next match was Napoli and AC Milano. And yeah, 2-1. A great match here for Napoli at their home at the Maradona Stadium as well too. And yeah, good win for them currently in the 2nd place with 64 points. Next match is Verona and Parma 0-0. Not much happening, so we move. And then next match, Lazio and Torino. Great for Torino, but not the best for Lazio. And yeah, -1. It is I. Okay, Mr. Rigino, I want to ask you. I did not see Roma coming up and climbing to the top of the table so far. I saw them at the bottom. I thought they were like 13th or something like that, but I guess they climbed up and now they're right behind Juventus, just 3 points behind. I mean, what's happening? It's a rejuvenated Roma. Roma has ruined. I'm not done with my stuff. Give me a second. Roma has rose from the ruins. They have taken Caesar. They have imprisoned him and taken him into. All right, go ahead. Sorry, I don't know what I'm chatting about.
No, you're fine. Sorry, host, for interrupting your beautiful poem.
Just talk, please.
Yes. Okay. So I've said it before. I like how Roma's been playing. They've been picking up pace. Their manager, I don't know really too much about their new manager, but he has a pretty good project going on. He has pretty good strikers. The midfield is always there. Defense is actually pretty good. Matt Hummels has been pretty solid, even though he's on the older side. He's still pretty good. He's got class. He's got technique. He still knows how to position himself and how to play. So I'm not surprised, to be honest, that they're up that high. I actually want them to put up a fight against like the top 5. Because I mean, I'm a fan of Roma anyway. So the only issue I have is that Dybala's out. He's injured, and he's gonna be out for a while. Yeah, I'm pretty happy for Roma. And then Juventus. Okay, well,
They won. Come on.
yeah, but this game did not convince me. I was watching it and I was like, okay, it's the typical, you press and you play well and you pass around, but you don't finish. Like I like how they're starting Vlahovic now. They're giving Colomwani a little more rest because he's been solid so far. I think Vlahovic still needs to prove himself. There's rumors that he might be getting sold or go on loan to a different team. I'm not sure what team yet. Yeah. The other thing, they fired Mota, so he's done.
Oh no.
Yeah, Thiago Mota's he's out. So they have a new coach. I think that was his first game and it was a win. Everybody seems to be happy with him, and I mean the whole team says that they support him, but I still have to see. It's just the first game. Yildiz, he's pretty good. He needs to be more confident in the way he plays, I think. He's better as a winger than like a center forward or like a midfielder type of player. Conceição, he's still on loan. I hope we buy him because he's pretty good. He's provided a lot. Yeah, this game didn't convince me. It was like you're doing everything you've done all season, but you win by a goal. Like, come on, like you should be winning more. Like, especially against Genoa, like really, like I don't know. I don't know.
What
It's
do you
frustrating.
hate on Genoa? What they do?
No, I don't. They can win by a margin. That's what I'm saying. Like they have quality players. They got Cook Miners. They have Yildiz Conceição, Vlahovic. Like, I mean, Vlahovic needs to get informed, but they also have McKennie. McKennie's been solid all season. That guy's been playing every position without question.
Mhm.
Um, Kolomwani's pretty good, but I think, like I said, they're giving him a rest. But I expect more from this team. I expect more, and they're falling off slowly. I can feel like they're not gonna be top five by the end of the season. I hope I'm wrong. I think they're gonna be like within the top 10. Like I think sixth or seventh. I think Roma could probably take them out and secure the fifth spot.
Hmm.
Overall, I expect more from Juventus. It's a love-hate relationship, and I love the team. Just
It-
sad. I'm gonna go cry now.
That's okay. We all cry sometimes. Okay, well, thank you for that, mate. Anybody else watch any other Serie this past weekend? But if you didn't watch Serie, you know I'm gonna ask you the crazy question: who, in your opinion, is the best defender in Serie A history? And I will ask Mr. Paulinho first. Who do you think is the best defender for Serie A ever?
Well, I think it's obviously Maldini, but that I've seen from me watching, I'd say Koulibaly.
Okay. Not the Chelsea one, but yeah, fair. I like that. Okay, love your stuff. Mr. Drew, what about you, mate? Best Serie A defender of all time, in your opinion? Could be someone you watched, be someone you dreamt about, could be someone of history. Anybody?
I can't think of any other defender than Paolo Maldini from AC Milan. I mean, that man was just on another level of being a center back. That guy played like he could play any position he wanted.
Yeah, fair shout. I feel like that's everybody's answer if they ask us, unless you're a fan of another team, but it depends. Is that Reginio? What about you, mate? Is it going to be Juventus player? Is it going to be Maldini?
Like Italian or just in general?
This of all time. Serie A.
I'm torn. I'm honestly torn between three players.
Pick one.
Chiellini, Maldini, and well, actually four. Now that I think about it, Nesta played, right? He played in the Italian league.
I'd hope so.
And then Bonucci.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna say Chiellini.
Okay, fair enough.
When I watched him in Juventus, I liked his like dedication to the team. Like he gave, his sweat for the team. He was always trying to defend as good as he could.
He got
Chiellini and Bonucci team was insane.
Yeah, he's a victim of the bite.
Yeah,
The
land shark. That's a yikes.
It's true. Okay.
But yeah.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. Beautiful. All right, moving on to the next league, last league of the top 5 leagues, which is indeed Ligue 1, the French league, where they speak French fries. Hungary. Okay, sorry. First place in Ligue 1 is indeed PSG. Very, very ahead. Second place is Monaco. Third place is Marseille. Fourth place is Nice. Nice. And fifth place is Lille. And sixth place is Strasbourg. Going down the table, 15th place is Reims. Why not? 16th place is L'Albi. 17th place is Saint-Étienne. And 18th place is Montpellier. Going down, I will cry. First place right now for the top goal scorers for Ligue 1 is indeed Ousmane Dembele with 21 goals for PSG. Second is Mason Greenwood with 15 goals for Marseille. Ow. Third is Jonathan David with 14 goals for Lille. Good for him. He's a person. 27, match day. That's in order. Match day 27. Let's get into it. And then, yes, first match was Strasbourg and Lyon. Strasbourg's doing great things right now. That is Chelsea's lone team, so good for them. 4-2 for Strasbourg. Next match was Reims and Marseille. 3-1 for Reims. Yeah, good one for them. Next match, Saint-Étienne and PSG. 1-6 for PSG. Just, oh my god, PSG battering Saint-Étienne, and goal differentials right now is 53. So crazy. Next match was Monaco and Nice. Good match here, but 2-1 for Monaco winning away, and a red card for Nice being naughty. Next match was Toulouse and Brest, and yes, 4-2. Brest absolutely bouncing it up there and winning 4-2 away. Good for them. Next match, Ayer and Montpellier. 1-0 for Ayer, and good win for them. Currently 10th place, not too bad. Next match was Angers and Rennes, 0-3 for Rennes, and yeah, win for them, battering Angers at home. Wow. But yeah, currently right now in 12th place. It's okay. LV and Nantes, 3-2 for LV. Great game right here, but yeah, LV taking that to the win. And currently in 16th place, getting out of relegation. Next match was Lille and Lens, 1-0 for Lille, and yeah, going for them in 5th place. That's good. We'll take it. All right. Ligue 1. We already know who's going to win. Anyways, moving on. Yeah. All right. Next leagues, not matches. MLS is Saudi Pro League. So yes, MLS currently, the top goal scorers is indeed not, you're not going to know that right now because I'm going to say the standings because you assumed I was going to say that. I tricked you. Absolutely got you. Ha, Frank. Yes, first place, Inter Miami. Second place is Philadelphia Union. Third place is Columbus Crew. Fourth place is Chicago Fire. Fifth place is Charlotte. Sixth place is Nashville down the table. 13th place is New England. 14th place is Toronto. And 15th place is Montreal. Not looking good. Top goal scorers now for MLS is indeed Ty Barrio for Philadelphia Union, scoring 6 goals for them. Wow. Second, actually tied with second, Emmanuel Latz, 5 goals for Atlanta United. Tied with him, Hugo Curipes with 5 goals for Chicago Fire. Yeah, good win for them. Yeah, whatever. Saudi Pro League is indeed right now next, and I have to let my rep talk about it. And everybody, this is Haley.
Okay. Hey, thank you, everybody. It's me. Thank you for getting excited. I'm a Saudi Pro League rep here for everything because everybody loves me in Saudi Pro League. First place is indeed Al Ittihad. Yes, so good. Second is Al Hilal. Wow. Third is Al Nassr. Wow. And fourth is Al Quraysh. And fifth is Al Ali Saudi. Crazy. Wow, bombastic. Down the table. 16th place is Al Akudud. 17th place is Al Qaeda. And 18th place is Al Riyadh. Going down, not good. I cry every day. The Saudi Pro League top goal scorers are as follows. Cristiano Ronaldo with 19 goals for Al Nassr. He's such a suey. Okay. And then tied with second is did Hamdullah with 17 goals for Al Shabib. Great player, such a man. And then tied with him, Marcos Noelo, 17 goals for Al Hilal. Wow, they're great. I watch them every day. Yes, I was a Saudi Pro League, everybody. Thank you for having me. This is Haley, and this is.
Thank you, Haley, for that. You are an absolute angel. I appreciate everything you have to do with this. So, great things. Well, everybody, that was indeed the MLS Saudi Pro League. Let's now move on to what we're going to have to see next week.
Chicago Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Chicago Fire plays Miami this week, or the 13th, and at Chicago.
Yes, sir. Messi not there.
Tickets are cheap. They're like $80. Oh. Yeah.
That's not cheap. It's not cheap.
Well, yeah, it's not, but it is what it is.
I mean, I saw some $59 ones, but I think they got sold out. So.
Well, I want to go and get my autograph by Greg Berhalter. So.
I want to get an autograph from Yassine, the bodyguard of Messi.
He's not gonna be there if Messi's not there. Host.
I'm gonna cry. Again.
Yeah. Oh well.
Oh well. All right.
Anyway, sorry.
No, but it's fine. Let's get on to the Champions League, which is the next week. We'll just talk about this in a second. And yeah, Champions League. It is Arsenal versus Real Madrid, PSG versus Aston Villa, Barcelona versus Borussia Dortmund, and Bayern Munich and Inter Milan. And I'm just gonna say for each team who I think is gonna win. Honestly, with Saka back, I can see Arsenal having a chance to possibly upset Real Madrid. I mean, it's Arsenal; they're doing decent right now. They have such a great defense, but I don't know. I just have a feeling about it. Real Madrid, they have been looking a little shaky, as we mentioned. They're Real Madrid. They could probably take it all the way, but you never know. You never know. They have messed up before in Champions League matches, especially big ones in the quarterfinals. So, would it be the first? Would it be the last? So, yeah, that's just all I'm saying. That since they got the big man Saka back then, I think that they could. I think one of the defenders also got injured, so that's kind of tough too. So, we'll see. We'll see. PSG, Aston Villa. I am sticking with my original and saying that PSG going through. I know Villa's looking fiery right now, but PSG, they're going through. Then Barcelona and Dortmund. Dortmund's gone through worse before. They've gone through better teams than Barcelona before to get to the final. So I'm still going to say Barcelona. They're just amazing right now in form. Next match is Bayern Munich and Inter Milano. I'm going to go ahead and say Inter Milano. Not being biased, but I just think current form, Bayern Munich as well too. Defenders are a little shaky. Just can't rely on them in big matches as well too. So you never know. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick fire with everybody. Just if you change your mind ever since last time we talked about this. Mr. Molino, Arsenal, Real Madrid. Who's going through?
Real Madrid.
Okay, PSG, Aston Villa. Who's going through?
PSG.
Okay. Barcelona, Dortmund.
Barcelona.
Okay. Bayern and Inter Milano.
I can't remember who I said for this last time, but I'll say Inter Milan.
Ooh, I think you changed it up. Not gonna lie. I think you said Bayern. So
Possibly.
oh, okay.
I'll say Inter this time.
Wow, we love this. The plot changes, guys. Okay, Mr. Drew. What about you, mate? I'm gonna do a quick fire for you. First, Arsenal, Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Okay, fair. PSG and Aston Villa.
Paris Saint-Germain.
Oh, oui, Buffon, crepe. I'm hungry. And then Barcelona and Dortmund.
Football Club de Barcelona.
I like that. And then Bayern Munich and Inter Milano.
Internazionale.
Okay. Did you change? No, I think you had Inter Milano. Honestly.
No, I did not change any of my picks.
Okay, lovely. All right. Sticking to your word. Love that. Okay, Mr. Reguinho, what about you, mate? Arsenal, Real Madrid. Who are you saying?
Arsenal.
Okay. Wow. I think you changed that. So, wow. Okay. Wow. I said wow too many times. I think I actually have a button for wow. That's great. And do I have the Owen Wilson one? I think I might have the wow. I don't have it actually. I'm gonna cry. Okay. PSG and Aston Villa.
I want to say Aston Villa.
Okay, nice. Barcelona and Dortmund.
Lamine Yamal FC.
Okay. And then last but not least, Bayern Munich and Inter Milano.
Thomas Müller FC.
Okay, love that. I think you might have changed your Arsenal and PSG one. I think.
I think so, yeah.
Fair. Okay. Everybody has emotions and changes. Love that.
Just imagine if Marcus Rashford wins the Champions League with Aston Villa and Anthony wins the Conference League with Real Betis.
Yeah.
What will you do? Will you?
The
I don't
Man
know.
United slander and anti-agenda will just be off the charts.
Would you like to make a bet of you'd have to support Southampton for the
I
rest
would
of
actually
your
love to, not gonna lie.
life? Wait, what?
If Marcus Rashford wins the Champions League with Aston Villa,
Yeah.
and Anthony and Anthony, this is a
yep.
mutual thing. And if
Okay.
Anthony wins the Conference League with Betis, I will forego my fandom from Manchester United.
Who are you gonna support then? Do you have to like spin a
Gosh.
wheel or something
I
like
will
that?
just be an independent free flower.
That's smart. Do that.
He's
Okay.
gonna support Tottenham Hotspur.
No, okay, all right. He doesn't want to. No, that's okay. Okay, lovely stuff. Going on to the next one, which is Europa League. So the Europa League, Eintracht Frankfurt and Tottenham. I'm gonna say Frankfurt, biased, but Tottenham's been looking shaky lately. So honestly, I do believe Frankfurt. Last time I would have said Tottenham, but lately, yikes, no. Bodo Glimt to Lazio. I did say Bodo Glimt last time, but just it's Lazio. I'm gonna be real. I hate to say it, but Lazio. Rangers and Athletic Bilbao. I said Rangers last time, I believe, but no, I said Athletic Bilbao because I was real, and I'm still being real, like the app, the Be Real app. I don't. Okay, Athletic Bilbao. I think they're going through, and then Lyon and Manchester United. I'm sticking with Lyon. I hate to say it. I haven't seen that much from United, but it is Lyon, and they have been kind of lately. So I'm on the fence. You know what? I'm gonna be on the fence about this one. I was with Lyon, but I'm gonna stay on the fence. Okay, Mr. Paulinho, what about you? Tottenham and Frankfurt. Who is going through?
I think I said Tottenham last time. I'm gonna stick with it.
Okay,
I would
wow.
love Frankfurt to go through.
Okay, love that. Then pick them.
I don't think they will.
You scallywag. Okay.
Okay.
No, what about Bodo Glimt and Lazio? Nothing
Lazio.
changed. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna keep the same as last time. I'm gonna go Bilbao and United on the other side.
Fair. Sticking to the guns. Love that. Okay, Mr. Drew. What about you, mate? Tottenham, Frankfurt. Who you going through?
I'm gonna go with Tottenham on this one, just because they literally have nothing to lose. They have to win and get European football. So the stakes are higher for them than Frankfurt.
Fair. Okay, Bodo Glimt and Lazio. What you saying?
Lazio.
Okay, fair. Bilbao and Rangers.
Bilbao going through. Nico Williams masterclass.
Yep. And then last but not least, Lyon and United. What are you
Kind of
thinking?
torn, not gonna lie.
Oh my God.
But I'll have to. The thing is, if United can finish in the freaking final third, I'm picking United. But I will not be surprised if Leon goes through. But in the end, I'm going to pick my club United. I'll bet on them.
Fair. Love that. All right. Last but not least, Mr. Reginho, Tottenham, Frankfurt. What do you say, mate?
Tottenham for Sonny.
Okay. Sunny. Love that. And Bodo Glimt, Lazio.
Lazio.
Okay. Rangers, Power Rangers, and Mr. Nico Williams FC.
I think Iñaki Williams FC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lyon and Manchester United.
Garnacho FC.
Okay, love that. Easy. All right, lovely. On to the next league, which indeed Europa Conference League. Okay, let's try that again. That was English. Europa Conference League. It is Real Betis, Anthony FC, and Jagiellonia. I don't even have to look at the names anymore because I'm pigmenting. I'm gonna say Anthony FC. This next one, Fiorentina and Scheisse, I don't even know the name. I'm gonna say that team is a good team. Is it Pafos? Is it Borak? I believe it is. Yeah. I think it's. I think it's a carrot. That's a Beetlejuice reference. I don't know what the team is. Is that? Can someone help me out? I have no idea. I'm lost. It says no, it's not Seljuk. Pafos? No.
Maybe.
I have no. Is it Victoria SC? I don't know. I'll take it. It's fine. Fiorentina going through. I don't know what I'm saying. Then Chelsea and Legia Warszawa. I'm gonna say Legia Warszawa. Don't ask. And then I believe this is Pafos. If I did recognize this club's badge as well too. No, that's Djurgården. Lovely. Djurgården. And the other team, Rapid Wien. I believe Rapid Wien. Okay, moving on. Paulinho, what about you, mate? Real Betis or other team?
I'm sticking to my guns with everything. I'm gonna take Betis, Fiorentina, Chelsea, and then I think I said Rapid Wien for the last one as well. And they're
fair.
first in the. I want to say they're first in the Austrian league right now. So they're
That
doing
is
pretty
correct.
good.
That's correct. Nice. All right, Drew. What about you, mate? What up with this?
The same. Yeah, obviously, I'm going Anthony FC,
Fine.
Fiorentina, Cole Palmer FC, and Rapid Vienna.
Love that. Okay, easy enough. And then Mr. Riguinho, last but not least. What you say, mate?
Anthony the Goat FC. I'm gonna go with Moise Kean FC.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with Mikhailo Mudryk FC.
How
He's
about
not-
Robert Sanchez FC after his save today?
Brother.
Yeah. And
Oh my
then
God.
what are the last two?
Yes.
I'm gonna go for Pens and the last two.
Love that. Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. All right. Well, everybody, that was indeed the Europa Conference. So let us now move on to the next part of the show, which is indeed I love this, the football memes of the week, brought to you by Rival Banters, and it's Anthony looking at us like he wants to destination something. I don't know. Okay. Well, the first meme is indeed about Tottenham, and there is a lady doing the weather, and the pollen count is Monday L, which means low, Tuesday L, and Wednesday L for all low. And someone tweeted this picture and said on Twitter, "Is Ange managing pollen now because of all the L's?" Oh my God, I love social media. Sometimes it makes me laugh. Okay, lovely stuff. Thank you, Ange. Next is indeed about the Müller, who is possibly retiring, and if he does, great player. And there's a picture that says Thomas Müller is bigger than Manchester City, and it says this: Müller 2 UCLs, Manchester City 1 UCL. Müller 12 league titles, Manchester City 10 league titles. Müller 34 career trophies, and Man City 36 trophies in the history. Müller 4 UCL appearances, final appearances, and then Man City 2 UCL finals appearances, and then Thomas Müller 1 UCL final goal, and Man City 1 UCL final goal. Yikes. Okay, well, we clearly know the winner. All right, Mr. Drew, I apologize for this last meme, but Anthony is looking nice at us. So yes, it's a picture of speed, analyzing analytics, and it says, Ambrion fielded 7 defenders just for Alanga to run the entire length of the pitch to score a solo goal. And it shows speed just looking like he's doing tactical analysis. I love this meme, honestly. It's such a great meme, but it is what it is. Thank you, Speed, for giving us your beauty analysis. Well, everybody, that was indeed the football memes of the week. But now we are going on to something great, something happy, something rambunctious. I haven't said that in a long time, but yes, going into it, it is indeed the
High five.
football memes of JK. Is it Golden Goals or football? Is it Golden Goals or football? I said it right. But yes, let me go ahead and say the rules. I mean, I'll do too much.
Hi, everyone and everybody to the Golden Goal Show football quiz. Aye, Suey. The guests will answer a series of football-related questions to test their alpha, beta, sigma knowledge in football.
Ooh.
So whoever has the most correct questions answered by the end of the quiz wins an all-inclusive tropical cruise with Big Benzema. Oh no. JKLOL Stinky, you get a crisp high five. Good luck, lads.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're ready for... Yes, that's a whistle. Okay. Well, yes. Let's go ahead and get into the quiz, and it's gonna be crazy because I don't even know what's happening. Do you know what's happening? I do, but the quiz is indeed about. Hear me out. It's about the MLS, which is crazy because I know everything about the MLS. And yes, okay, everybody ready? I hope you're ready. But yes, first question. Who won the MLS Fair Play Award in 2023? Was it Eddie Pope, Brian McBride, Mark Chung, or Chris Klein? Was it Pope, McBride, Chung, or Klein? You have 10 seconds.
Klein.
Messi.
I'll go Chung.
Okay.
Pope. I'll say Pope.
Okay. Paulinho? I think you said something. My bad.
I said Klein.
Okay. Who said Hope?
Me.
Close, but not. Who
So
said
it
Chung?
was Messi.
Yes, it was Messi.
Okay.
Drew, did you say Chung?
I got it wrong, didn't I?
No, you are so sorry. I have to do this. But yes, Paulinho, you did say Klein, correct?
Yes.
Well, I'd like to say congratulations. You are this. You know what that means?
Ronaldo.
Close. Which means
Ronaldo.
the correct answer is indeed Dan McBride. It's not Danny McBride. He was a great actor. But yeah, Brian McBride won the Fair Play Award in 2023.
Isn't he retired like 10 years ago, didn't he?
Sure. You would probably know.
All right, that is interesting.
Yeah, but he won because it demonstrates exceptional sportsmanship and fair play, respect for the game. He gave everybody a nice little butt slap on the end of the game, and that's what he does. But if I do it,
That's
it's bad.
cute.
We should do that.
Exactly.
We should do that for
Why is it bad
golf.
when I do it?
Yeah.
Wait,
All right, moving on. Question number
Just
two.
because you do it at the co-ed games doesn't make you different, right?
wait.
That's fucking sexual assault.
Okay. That's
Do it for the other team.
Paulinho, that's crazy. Wait. All right, question number two. Let's not get canceled now. Who was the MLS goalkeeper of the year in 1997? Was it Joe Cannon, Brad Friedel, Zach Thornton, or Mark Dodd? Was it Cannon, Friedel, Thornton, or Dodd? You have 10 seconds.
Brad Friedel.
Hell yeah.
Friedel.
Hell yeah.
Wait, what are the names?
Cannon, Friedel, Thornton, Dodd.
Cannon.
Okay, well, you don't have a cannon, Rigo.
Well, damn it.
It is not. It is not Thornton. It is not. It's indeed at Friedel, Paulinho, and Drew. You got it correct. Yes, named the MLS goalkeeper of the year 1997.
He balled out at Tottenham. Luckily, I was able to see his last 2 seasons at Tottenham.
Actually,
He's been around for so long. I think he's the only one that I remember being called up to the national team.
damn. Okay.
Okay.
I learned something new. All right, cool. Good job. 1-1 right now. And a nil for Rigo. Sorry, Rigo. All right, question number three.
Sorry.
Who was the first person to be named the most valuable player for the MLS Cup, the first MVP for MLS Cup? Is it A, Jamie Moreno, B, Peter Novak, C, Carlos Ruiz, or D, Marco Echeverri? I don't know how to say it. Okay, we have 10 seconds. It is Moreno, Novak, Ruiz, or Echeverri.
Does it say what year?
Novak.
Nope.
Ruiz.
I'll
I'm saying
say
Novak.
Echeverri or whatever it's supposed to be. I'll say the one you couldn't say.
Yeah. Okay, well, the correct answer is indeed not. It's not. It's not. Well, the correct answer is indeed. Nice. All right.
Mhm.
Sorry, I just blanked out. I'm crashing out. It's not Peter Novak. Not Carlos. Not James Rodriguez. It's Marco Acerno. Polito. Good job, mate.
Thanks.
Yeah, there you go. But Marco Acerno was the first person to be named the MVP for MLS Cup. Good for him. What a lad. Banging in goals. So
Why wasn't it Messi?
because Messi gave penalty.
They should retrospectively give it to him.
Honestly, yes.
By default, because he's the GOAT. Come on.
He does. No, Anthony, get your things together. Come on, we know the real goat. Okay, question number 4. What MLS Western Conference team was put on hiatus after the 2005 season? Was it San Jose Earthquakes, FC Dallas, CD Chivas USA, or Colorado Rapids? I wonder what this question answer is. You have 10 seconds.
Wait,
I'll say Chivas.
was it the team that expanded in 2005?
They said they were put on hiatus after 2005 season.
Oh,
Chivas. Chivas USA.
I'll go Chivas as well.
Wow. Well, I'm sorry, but everybody got it wrong.
Sir?
No.
Mhm. It is indeed San Jose Earthquakes. After the 2000
What?
season, San Jose Earthquakes were put on hiatus. This means the team was temporarily suspended or paused, possibly due to financial or organizational reasons. It is unclear why specifically the Earthquakes were put on hiatus, but it suggests that the team were not achieving the participating in the MLS conference during that time. What?
They
Okay.
didn't pay the
Oh,
league.
they were.
We haven't paid the league.
I guess so. Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. All right. That nobody got that right. It's 2-1 to 0. All right, last question. Question number 5. What football team won the MLS Cup in 2000 and the US Open Cup in 2004? Is it DC United, Kansas City Wizards, Red Bull New York, or the Chicago Fire? You have 10 seconds. Is it DC United, Wizards, Red Bull New York, or Chicago Fire?
Wizards.
No matter what, you have to go for the hometown team.
Yeah, I was actually going to say Chicago Fire.
I'm gonna say Fire.
Well, Paulinho, you guys are smart with going with your hometown team because you know what? When it's home, it's family. As Don Toretto says, I'll never lose my foot. It's not Chicago Fire. Sorry. It's not DC United, though. It's not the energy drink team of New York. Indeed, Kansas City Wizards. Mr. True, you got it correct. Yes. Yes, sir. You know what? I'll do that for you because you deserve this nice little. Yeah, nice. I can never find the other suit that I did, but it's fine. So yes.
Was it the Speed?
Yeah, I was trying to find that one, but I couldn't. I have no idea where it is. Where is it? Sweet baby. I don't know if I downloaded it from the update. That's kind of sad. I'm gonna cry.
High five.
Why do I have that button? Okay. Yeah.
Because the 49ers are going to play in the Champions League next season. Mark my words.
USA.
Thank you for your patronage.
I've marked him.
Yes, thank you. So the question asks for the football team that won both MLS Cup. It's Kansas City Wizards. Great. It's a tie right now, which is crazy. I'm gonna do this because it's a tie. I'm gonna press this button.
It's time to go.
Sure, but okay. Next question. Who was the MLS Fair Play Award given to in 2004? Was it Jamie Moreno, Brian McBride, Eddie Pope, or Ronald Cerritos? You have
Give me Brian McBride for multiple awards.
You're gonna put Brian McBride.
Dude, what a fair player he was.
Brian McBride, yeah.
He actually got 3 red cards in that season.
What?
He actually got 3 red cards. He punched 3 babies, and he took money from Santa Claus at JCPenney Mall. How do you feel about
Honestly, I applaud him.
that? Okay, great. I'm gonna press this button for that.
Being on the naughtiest is
I love
not
his
for everyone.
bravery.
It was Eddie Pope. Quick, next question. Who was the first winner of MLS Humanitarian Year Award? Was it Steve Jolly? Was it Thompson Conte? Tim Howard? Or Eddie Pope?
Tim
You have
Howard.
Dude, wait, who was the first two?
Steve Jolly, Thompson Conte, Tim Howard, or Eddie Pope?
Dude, it's got to be Jolly. Jolly, happy guy. He's got to be the winner.
Well, you're Jolly happy
I'm
wrong.
gonna say Tim the Beard Howard.
But Tim Howard is indeed the. No. Yep, sorry. All right, well.
I didn't get any. What?
I'm sorry, mate. Please, please, sorry, please get this right. What was the first MLS team that Kerry Savagin played for? Was it the Kansas City Wizards, New England Revolution, the Metro Stars, or Chicago Fire? 10 seconds.
Back in the hometown team.
New
I'm
England
gonna stay
Revolution.
I'm gonna stay with Chicago Fire.
What'd you say, Drew?
New England Revolution.
Okay, well, sorry, I'm acting up. I'm not in a good way. Not Kansas City Wizards. Not New England Revolution. Not Chicago Fire. It was the Metro Stars.
What?
Hey, no idea.
That's a fake team. That's a made up team.
I agree. All right, please. I'm dying here. How many
2
times?
hours later.
I know, right? How many times has Chris Armas been named in the MLS Best 11? 3,
Dude, 7.
7, 1, or 5? How did you? Okay.
7. You know what? I'll say 3.
3, 7, 1, 5.
I'm gonna say 3.
Dude, he might be the best player of all time. I'm going 7.
Drew, what about you, mate?
You know what? I'll go 5.
Well, Rigo, you got it incorrect, mate. Sorry.
Sir,
It is not
you
3.
must check your data, sir.
It's not 1. It is 7 or 5. So one of you did indeed win the show. And the winner,
Yeah.
thanks, Rigo, of the Golden Goal Show football quiz. Oh, congratulations. It was indeed 5. So, yes, Mr. Drew, you have won Family Feud thing that's non copyright Golden Goal Show. How do you feel?
I feel great for my 3rd win on this show.
Oh, keeping track.
Of course. Just like Messi keeps track of his Ballon d'Ors.
Oh. Lovely stuff. Okay. Well, yes, good job, mate. We're going to do this for you. Yeah. Okay, well,
Messi got to stay humble.
yes, he
Anthony's
does.
gonna catch up soon.
It's true. It's sad but true. And true but sad. Everybody, that was indeed the show. And yes, I can go ahead and press this nice button. Thank you, everybody, for watching the show. We're lovely to have you on. Mr. Polino, thanks for being on as well, too. I'm sorry about your loss, but you don't got to lose to grow.
Thank you for having me host. I feel about as good as your toe.
It's broken.
That's
Broken.
a yikes.
That's a big yikes, yeah. Drew, thank you for being on. Congratulations on the win again. You always come on. Always win. That's just what you do.
Thank you. Of course. And you heard it here first. Barca to win the treble.
Okay, wow. That's first. Lovely. All right, and Regino, thank you as well too, mate.
Thank you, host. I appreciate you giving me the honor of witnessing a champion on the Golden Goal Show quiz again.
I didn't pay him to say that. But everybody, thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share it, because without sharing it, how else are you gonna know that Mr. Langa looks like SpongeBob in this picture? I don't know why. But yes, as we say in the show, in 3, 2, 1, 1.
One.
Love.
Football.
Football.
Thank you for
Football.
watching, and bye bye.
See you. Sweet.